Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on this video, it is a beautiful winter day, nice and sunny. It's a little bit windy and cloudy, which would not be some of my ultimate favorite wintertime conditions. But on that note, I feel like there's been a lot of misconceptions about what a good day can be for finding active fish during the wintertime, because most of us think that you know, cloudy, slight breeze type condition, that's kind of the best for fishing during the wintertime. And honestly, I find the exact opposite to be the case in a lot of situations. So I kind of want to dispel that myth in this video. And again, there's no hard set rule in bass fishing. You know, the advice that I give you here, or my take on it, may not work every day. It's not going to work every day. Guaranteed, it's not going to work every day. But this is something that consistently I find to be a truth. So let's kind of lay the foundation for this whole theory. So we've got, you know, this day is real windy and cloudy. This front is moving through. And then for the rest of the next week and a half, we're going to have some pretty clear skies, cold conditions. And most anglers would be led to believe that that's going to be the toughest fishing. Now, the real cold temperatures, if it's like below freezing or in the teens or something like that, that's tough fishing during the wintertime, because you can't keep your guides from freezing, you know, in super, you know, cold conditions, or it's really hard to. So just the mechanics of fishing in the cold is where it's hard. But what I have found over the years that I think a lot of anglers overlook is that on a calm, sunny day, even if it's really cold as far as the ambient air temperature, if it's calm and the wind's not agitating the water surface and mixing in that real frigid wind with that water, I find that the sun will attract the bass to the shallow flats. So I actually have a lot of success during the coldest parts of the year when the sun comes out and starts warming the shallows, especially if there's grass on those shallow areas, okay? So don't avoid the lake when it's calm and sunny during the wintertime. I feel like a lot of people are taught that you have to go deeper, fish slower, or go into thicker cover when a front passes through and it's you know, calm, bluebird, sunny skies. But to me, especially if you're fishing for Florida strain largemouth bass, when that sun pops out, those fish actually move away from some cover, unless it's like a stump that is actually absorbing the sun's rays and creating heat or retaining heat, or it's on like a you know, little patch of grass or something like that. Most of the bass are actually going to be roaming around and kind of taking advantage of the sun's, you know, solar power on darker you know, bottom areas, darker bottom flats and things like that. So I really like to focus on those type of areas. In fact, on Lake Chickamauga here, there's been a few times where I found some of these like high spots in these big bays where they have this dark black, it's not even a dark green, it's like a dark black algae. I call it witch's hair. And that witch's hair is so dark that it absorbs so much heat, and I think that's why the bass like to hang around it. So they'll just kind of put their bellies on it, but it'll be open. They're not like dug into it. They're just sitting on top of it, sort of thing. And I have seen that time and time again during the sunniest, calmest days when, you know, traditional knowledge tells you to go deeper, thicker, or fish slower. And I'll go out there and fish like a lipless crankbait or a chatterbait through those type of areas, or a swim bait, and catch fish that way. So I guess what I'm trying to say is don't avoid bright, sunny, calm days during the wintertime. Now, when you start getting into some issues is if you have that cold wind associated with a calm, or associated with a clear, sunny day. Whenever you have a wind paired with cold conditions, I think that only reduces your success during the wintertime, because, you know, a lake will actually warm up in the sun, even if it's super cold out. Like like without that wind agitation, the water's not going to cool down very fast. It'll actually, you know, the sun rays are going to heat it up quite a bit. But if you have a cold wind blowing into an area, say sayonara to that in a lot of situations. Yeah, wind can be really good when it agitates an area, especially if it's like a steeper bank or something like that. But if it's like a shallow flat or a shallow pocket or bay or creek or something like that, get out of there, because I rarely have a lot of success in, you know, cold wind blown areas. But calm sunny day, that's the place that I'd like to fish, you know, if it's a good area. So anyways, guys, just figured I'd kind of throw this concept at you. It's something I've learned. I really learned it down in Florida, honestly, you know, because everybody on calm sunny days was flipping and pitching, which is my favorite thing to do. And I'm like out on the flats throwing moving baits, because the fish pull out of that grass where it's colder, you know, on a sunny day, and they go out onto the flat where it's warming up like a big solar panel. And so I've had success doing the opposite of what other anglers are doing and struggling. So that's kind of where that theory started. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Am I way off target for what you've experienced? I would like to know. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and also make sure you check out that St. Jude link in the comment section or the description below if you're looking to donate to St. Jude. Thank you guys. I'm going to see you out on the water. Trust the process.